What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So some people have asked me about my Ethereum position and what I plan to do with that. So I wanted to kind of get into that and talk about why I believe in Ethereum more than I believe in Bitcoin a little bit, as well as just diving into what I have, what my plan is for that, and just some details there. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Now, if you don't know my thoughts on Ethereum and Bitcoin, the top 10, I'm not really the biggest fan of Bitcoin. And I'll tell you why. I'm not the biggest fan of Bitcoin because of the environmental reasons, right? People like Bitcoin because of the history that it does have, the ability that it does have to get to some of these higher price points. People love it, right? People love a story and, being able to get to certain levels, being able to mine all of the Bitcoin and how much it's actually worth per coin. The history that you had from holding a certain amount of Bitcoin to holding one Bitcoin and, it being worth so much more now, and you going back and saying, if I held one Bitcoin, it would be so amazing. My life would be completely changed. There are people that said, I had 100 Bitcoin, back in the day, and now I don't have any. And it's like, well, that's what investing is all about. You invest into a position, same thing with the stock market. You invest into a position, you see it grow. You may not see much potential above that, or you see the gains and you're like, I want to accept these gains. Whether that gain is $3,000 or that gain is $300,000, you're still looking to accept that gain. And most people will look at it and go, all right, this is worth a hell of a lot more than I thought it would. And now you rub it in people's faces, and the way you rub it in their face is by having the physical cash and being like, look how much I gained off of Bitcoin. Here you go. I'll pay for these shoes for you. Like, that's basically what it is. But the environmental impact of Bitcoin is obviously huge. With the energy consumption, it's obviously a big deal. And even just the thought of mining it, right? And the thought of how much energy it takes to even mine like one Bitcoin is a hell of a lot of power, right? And it's not just from that standpoint. I feel like there are other cryptocurrencies that have come up that have changed the game, that are going to change the game as a whole, and are doing things in a better way, right? Ethereum with the merge and moving over to proof of stake is a huge thing, right? It's not going to be a huge thing. It is a huge thing, and is going to be even bigger as time goes on, as more of those roll-ups are created and more transactions are going through at a quicker speed. You're seeing prices that are way lower, energy consumption that's down, freaking GPUs that are less expensive. So now I can build my damn computer without spending $14,000 on a damn GPU. I'm just playing. It's not that much, but you're spending a lot on a damn GPU and, processor and all of this other stuff to build a computer that you could have built for probably $2,000, maybe even less than that in the past. Obviously, you're getting more and more advanced with a lot of these GPUs, but still, that's besides the point. Like, Ethereum is doing something, just way bigger. And that's why I wanted to have this conversation on Ethereum. It's not on Bitcoin, or to tell you exactly why I hate Bitcoin, because I don't absolutely hate Bitcoin. I like it as an investment. I don't like it for what it is and what people believe it's going to be as that world currency. I don't believe that, right? So anyways, let's take some time to talk about the number 2 cryptocurrency that's out there by market cap, Ethereum, right? Ethereum stands at $1,296.33. We've seen this at a high, if we go in the last year, at a high of $4,800.91, $4,800, $891.70. I can't read numbers. And we've seen this at a low of $896.11, which is insanely low. And I could have probably bought 3 at this point, and what price I actually bought it at. If it was this price with the amount of money that I had, I could have bought 3, basically. That's what I'm saying. But we know that this has a lot of potential purely from an investment standpoint, but also from a use case standpoint, understanding what Ethereum is all about, understanding the proof of stake consensus and how many people agree with that in so many different levels or at so many different levels, that I'm a huge fan, right? I'm a huge fan of what it is and a huge fan of what it will be. And the fact that we will see, burning that's going through and, decrease in the supply rather than an increase in the supply rather than mining the overall position. But anyways, we look at the market cap. It's at $152 billion. Sorry, $158 billion. I can't see it. And the fully diluted market cap is at basically that same price, $158.5 billion worth of a market cap. The volume today, we can see 8.8 billion that flows through it. If we see the CEX volume versus DEX volume, right, we're looking at 8.8 billion in total, 5.6 billion there. We have the circulating supply of 122 million coins, which obviously, this can go a lot higher. We can see this at a $500 billion market cap. I believe that we'll see this at a $1 trillion market cap, definitely in the next bull run. And I think it will overtake Bitcoin, in my opinion. Now, will Bitcoin run to higher and higher figures? Yes, I think it will. Will Ethereum overtake it? I think it definitely will at one point, and you'll see it kind of fight back and forth, and then eventually Ethereum will take that number one spot. And that's just my opinion, right? A lot of other people may not agree with what I'm saying, but that's just my opinion here. So anyways, history shows that you can make quite a bit out of it. We know the use cases of it. We know future use cases of it as well. But I also want to get into what I have. So I need to go over to my other browser, which you're going to see my Ethereum amount that I do have. The current price is at $1,295. We can see typical hold time just doesn't have enough data. This is Ethereum 2. So Ethereum 1 obviously is a different story. But you can see that I'm earning 3.83% APY to where I can sell it if I want to. Previously, I couldn't make that move, but now that I can, sell it, it's a different story. I'm currently holding 2.159 ETH2. And what I plan to do with this position is basically one thing, and it's mainly or two things actually. It's mainly to gain a little bit of profit to cover the initial investment that I put in there. The initial investment that I put in was around 2,000. I can't remember exactly what, 2,200. And then I put in a little bit more before that. So whatever the total value is, I am down a little bit on that because of the $400 that I put in before that. And that's currently standing at about $200. So I should be down probably about $100, I would say right now. But my plan is to basically take this to a level to where it's at, 3,000, and then I'm going to sell one Ethereum, or 2,500, and sell one Ethereum, basically accepting my entire initial investment while keeping one Ethereum on the table. I want to be able to have one Ethereum to see what it's all about. Will I try and capture more? Yes. I don't know when this will start to run, but I will try and capture more as time goes on. I am going to buy more with a free passive income that I do have. So I'm going to keep putting money into Ethereum because I feel like Ethereum is that future. So we will have to see if that's the right mindset. But currently that's what I stand on, is 2.15 Ethereum. And I plan on buying a lot more. If I can see a quick gain in CRO, I will move a lot of that money that I gain into CRO, or that I gained over the amount of what I invested in CRO, and put it in Ethereum as well. So I'm definitely going to double down on a lot of these bigger positions that are at their lower point, basically taking more of a risk with something that's probably more solid or more standard. But yeah, that's my plan. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you like my breakdown of Ethereum and everything there. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Let me know your thoughts on Ethereum. Do you feel the same way, that Ethereum is going to take over, or do you still love Bitcoin, or do you feel as though something else is going to be at that number one spot or number two spot? Let me know, because I'm interested in all of your opinions. But anyways, we need to respect everybody's opinion, no matter if you don't agree with it. It's okay to agree to disagree. It really is. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.